Welcome to BoxBreach. Thanks for tuning in. I have another SGC card reveal today, and wanted to share it with all of you out there in YouTube land. Unfortunately, my SGC box was intercepted by my son and my 12-year-old, and he actually got the box and he opened it without asking me, and he started going through some of the cards, and so I had to have a little sit down with him on that. So told him not to do that again. So because I'd like to do blind reveals with all of you, because that's, I think, a little bit funner. But anyways, I went through all my cards, and I got them all and put sleeves on them, and so I know what I got on them, but I'm going to share them with you the same way that I got them. I got a lot of Larry Walkers, and because I know he's making the Hall of Fame. And then I also got a lot of Michael Jordans in this submission that I did. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and share those with you now, and let's just go ahead and get right to it. So, we'll start with the Larry Walkers. So, there's a 8.5. That's the 1990 Fleer Larry Walker. And most of these cards that I submitted, like I said in some of my previous video, is I didn't pay attention to the centering as well as I should have, and so with that, some of these grades aren't the best. Got a Larry Walker 1990 Upper Deck 9.5. That's a great card right there. Thought I'd get a 10 on that. Got a 9.5. These 90 Upper Decks are sweet. I love these cards. I got another Larry Walker, same year, 1990 Upper Deck, a 9.5. I knew these were going to be close to 10s, but couldn't get it done. Now here's a 90 Donruss. Now these are really tough grades. I've come to find out. Everything can look great on these cards. Centering, the corners, everything, and the surface, and you still get a 9 or a 9.5 on them. So if you get a 10 on these, it's pretty much guaranteed it's going to be gem. So 9.5 on that. I got a 1990 Classic Larry Walker 9.5. These are pretty cool cards too. And then finally the Leaf Larry Walker 1990. That's probably one of his most sought after rookie cards. Got an 8.5 on that one. So again, the centering on this was a little bit off. Corners looked really good. Got a couple Barry Bonds here. Got his 1987 Topps, and got an 8.5 on that. Centering a little bit on the left and the right there. 8.5. Got another 8.5, same year, Barry Bonds. Thought I might eke out a couple 9s on these, but they grade these pretty tough too, I've come to find out. I threw this same year Barry Larkin in there because I looked at it and I thought there's nothing wrong with this card. Like, this is a good looking card. I got a 9 on that one. So I know they're grading these 1987 Topps pretty tough. But Larkin's in the Hall of Fame. He's underrated, but one day his cards will go up a little bit more. Did the same thing with the 1987 Topps Mark McGwire. Got a 9 on that one. Then I threw in this card. Now, I'm not a big Reggie White fan, but this 86 Topps going for 9 and 10. They're going for I think a couple $100 to maybe even $300 for the Gem 10. So I threw it in there and I thought, hey, there's a chance here. But again, I'm not a pro, and obviously I'm not, because it came back an 8. All the corners are pretty good on it. Like, I looked at this card and I thought, okay, but again, if the centering's off on the back or the front a little bit on these, on any card that you send to SGC, you're probably not going to get a 10 for sure, and you might eke out a 9.5 or a 9. So anyways, Reggie White 8, still not too shabby. All right, so now we got some Michael Jordans I'm going to share with you guys, and also a Scottie Pippen. I'll share the Scottie Pippen first. Here's a 1990-91 NBA All-Star Scottie Pippen. Got a 9 on that one. These are pretty sweet cards though. So, not a big Pippen fan, but I thought this card was good enough to get graded that it might get a 10, but it got a 9. Then I got this 1989-90 Hoops Michael Jordan. I got a 9 on that. I'm happy I did, because the centering isn't the best on this, but everything else must be spot on, because corners are nice and everything else is nice. Because if it's, like I said, if it's a little bit off centered, SGC will definitely ding you for it. So that's, I think, what I got dinged on this for, is the centering, but everything else is clean. Love that card. Then I have the All-Star of the same year. Got a 9 on that one. Centering is pretty good on this one. So I'm happy with that one. And then got another one. Got a 9 on that one too. These are really 2 cards that were really close. So, and the grade obviously projects that. Now here's the Skybox Jordan, and I love these Skyboxes. This is one of the best Jordans ever made. I got an 8.5, and I'm gonna hold on to this one for a while, but it's sweet because it's got his golfing on the back, which we all know he's probably doing that right now as I shoot this video. I think he golfs practically every day, but it's an 8.5. It's a sweet card. Here's his 1990-91 Hoops. .5. Okay. Got another one. Got an 8 on that one. You know, you can only hope for 9s and 10s, but that ain't reality, especially with some of these older cards. I've kept these cards for years, you know, and I guess I'm lucky I even got these grades on them, because who knows what happens to these cards, you know, and when you move from house to house or whatever, you get to my age. Anyways, 90-91 All-Star, got an 8.5. That's a sweet card, isn't it? It's patented fadeaway shot. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And then of course the Fleer, which I have found it's tough to get these cards. Got a 7.5 on this. And it is tough to get these cards centered, front and back. So if you find a 9 or a 10 in these, that's pretty darn good. So, got another one here. Got an 8 on it. You know, I just got to a point where I was like, I'm just going to submit all my Jordans, because, you know, the documentary's coming out, and I'm going to get them back, and I'm going to get 9s and 10s, and I'm going to sell them, and, you know, Of course, none of that happened. But I'm glad I got them in these cases though, because they're still great cards. And at the end of the day, I'm really not in this for money. You know, it's nice to turn a card around, but at the end of the day, I'm here because I love the hobby. Finally got another 7.5 on my Jordan, and this is the final one. So 7.5. So, anyways, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you spending this time with me, and I'm gonna have some more box breaches coming up shortly, and I'm gonna be doing more SGC box breaches, and I'm going to be doing other breaches as well. So I'd love for you to join me in this fun hobby, and I look forward to any comments that you guys want to leave below. If you have anything else, you know, as far as like things that I could do to make my videos better or whatnot, I'm always open to learning that stuff. So appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. I should be getting a couple more submissions back pretty soon, and like I said, I'm not just going to do cards, I'm going to open up other things as well. So have a good one, and I will talk to you on the next one.